Okay, Acoustic Bliss. Let's go drinking. When these shoes were new, it was how do you do? It was whiskey and telling your tale. When my shirt was clean, I was there to be seen. I had clear eyes and my sight never failed. And all of my brothers that I've met on the way, they were drinking by night, they were drinking by day. Now restore to my eyes what was clear and was bright, and take me out drinking tonight. Whoa, take me out drinking tonight. Okay, Acoustic Bliss. Let's go drinking. When these shoes were new, it was how do you do? It was whiskey and telling your tale. When my shirt was clean, I was there to be seen. I had clear eyes and my sight never failed. And all of my brothers that I've met on the way, they were drinking by night, they were drinking by day. Now restore to my eyes what was clear and was bright, and take me out drinking tonight. Whoa, take me out drinking tonight. Now bluebells and matches and stains on the table, and the sweet smell of the luscious woodbine. Well, Mr. McEwen, you will be my ruin, I said, but I don't really mind. And all of my brothers that I've met on the way, they were drinking by night, they were drinking by day. Now restore to my eyes what was clear and was bright, and take me out drinking tonight. Whoa, take me out drinking tonight. Well, they're still shining through all those stains on the table. Left is heavy and the other is light. Well, if it's left up to you, girl, I know what you'll do. You'll take me out drinking tonight. Whoa, take me out drinking tonight. And all of my brothers that I've met on the way, they were drinking by night, they were drinking by day. Now restore to my eyes what was clear and was bright, and take me out drinking tonight. Whoa, take me we out and drinking tonight.
And who are you, me pretty fair maid? Who are you, me honey? Who are you, me pretty fair maid? Who are you, me honey? She answered me quite modestly, I am me mother's darling, with me to right up, father diddle da, to re father diddle larry, oh. Oh, well, you come to me mother's house, the sun is shining clearly. Oh, well, you come to me mother's house, the sun is shining clearly. I'll open the door, I'll let you in, and the devil a one will hear us, with me to right up, father diddle da, to re father diddle larry, oh. So I went to a house in the middle of the night, moon was shining clearly. I went to a house in the middle of the night, moon was shining clearly. She opened the door, she let me in, and the devil the one would hear us, with me to father diddle da, to re father diddle larry, oh. Took me horse by the bridle and the bit, led him to the stable. Took me horse by the bridle and the bit, led him to the stable. Said there's plenty of oats for a soldier's horse, to eat them if he's able. With me to right up, father diddle da, to a father diddle larry, oh. And she took me by the lily white hand, led me to the table. Took me by the lily white hand, led me to the table. Said there's plenty of wine for a soldier boy, to drink it if you're able. With me to right up, father diddle da, to re father diddle larry, oh. Then I got up and I made the bed, and I made it nice and easy. Oh, I got up and I made the bed, made it nice and easy. I got up, I laid her down, saying, lassie, are you able? With me to right up, father diddle da, to re father diddle larry, oh. Did hear us. There we lay till the break of day, devil a one did hear us. I arose and put on my clothes, saying, lassie, I must leave you. With me to right up, father diddle da, to re father diddle larry, oh. Oh, when will you return again? When will we be married? Oh, when will you return again? When will we be married? When broken shells make Christmas bells, well, we might be married. With me to right up, father diddle da, to re father diddle larry, oh. With me to right up, father diddle da, to re father diddle larry, oh.
Stop.
Whoa! I went a bit strange then. Sorry about that.
Hello.
We've got a new mic, folks.
It's so-
Can you let us know if it's working and if it sounds all right?
I'm not even joking. Since the beginning of lockdown, we've tried to stream something somewhere every week, and every week he's moved things around, put a new bit of equipment in, added another button, added 10 buttons, taken some away. Although every week I get the hang of one thing, and then every week I turn up to work and it's all different. So what is that?
Anyone seen this stuff?
Not even me. What is it?
It's stretchy bandage that sticks to itself.
So and then things arrive, and I think
you
that's
can
what
strap anything to anything with this.
Anyway, welcome to
now,
Acoustic Bliss. All I can say is I'm really
fingers
glad
slip.
it's not Smelly Vision tonight, because I'm stuck in lockdown with Mark.
Yeah, so I got it to strap the new microphone to my belly, to my chest.
Yes, because those of you who
straps the new microphone to my chest.
You might have watched Wednesday's.
So that I can wander around my workshop.
Yesterday's live stream, he was
And use bandage. Look at that.
making noise with his hair. It's a bit tight.
I tell you what, it's excellent.
Ow! It's tight. It's tight.
It's excellent for tidying up your wires.
So anyway, that's exactly why everybody's tuned in, isn't it?
Stretchy bandage, folks. It's awesome.
Anyway, this is the least stressful Acoustic Bliss run-up that we've ever had, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's now July, and we've only been doing it since March, and today has not yet been stressful. I mean, there's plenty of time yet, I guess, but I've got quite a good idea of what we're going to do this evening, and I wanted to start. We always sort of start like it does in the pub with the early session, which is often, not always, but they play traditional and all sorts of things, and there's a whole collection of instruments, usually mandolins and fiddles and whoever turns up to play. So that
Martin Offler. I've gone all Martin Offler.
That was Anchorline, right, and recorded, as people will notice, in Duffy's gaff. John Duffy's got a wee recording studio, but that was actually in his garden room, because the sound's better. And that film was made by Caroline.
Do I look cool?
You look fantastic. Oh my god. Right, if he goes blue, when you put up something in the message, if you do,
It reminds me of when I went swimming in Germany and they made me wear that stupid hat. Was that Italy?
Do you ever get the feeling that Mark's got no interest whatsoever in
money for nothing?
Okay, so the reason I've paused in between is because what I wanted to say was that I spoke to Steve McCann this week, and he's doing all right, but we were talking about the future, and obviously things at the moment, things are not great, are they, for anything creative, and certainly not for musicians, and so trying really hard not to think about it, because if you actually think about the situation, it's quite, well, it could get you down. So try not to think about it, trying to think about what we could do rather than what we can't do. But anyway, one thing that Steve told me, and this is the link when we were talking, was that Donald, who is the fiddle player, and I think he was playing guitar in there as well, but he and his family run Crofters, the restaurant in Arran, and like lots of other hospitality businesses, they make food obviously, but the main thing, one of the big things that they did was they did music and food, and that's what brought the tourists, which of course are no longer at the moment aren't going over. So anyway, Crofters has started doing a delivery service, and they're doing deliveries of all sorts of interesting things, things that will travel further than just down the road in Arran. So check them out, because there are all sorts of brilliant small businesses like ours, just people who've got a passion for something, and we have to adapt, otherwise we sink. So over some of today, I'm going to mention a few things that other people have got going on, because if we don't tell people, then nobody knows about it. So check that out. So Crofters on the Isle of Arran, it was Crofters Bistro or Crofters Restaurant, and I think now it's Crofters, I've had it written down, Delivery or take, I don't know. Anyway, look it up. I'm sorry, Mark threw me with he looks like he's gone a bit
Rock and roll!
Bon Jovi. Yeah, okay. So anyway, had a lovely chat with Steve, and about all sorts of things, and hopefully it won't be too long, for at least I can see his face, even if I can't not allowed to play music. So, but here we go. So this was also this was the same session, but I wanted to play this for another reason. So, are you ready?
I'm ready, yeah. Does the mic sound alright, guys, or does it sound a bit noisy? It's hard to tell from this end. It always sounds better
Thanks,
on your
Ruth.
end.
Ruth says Crofter's Larder. Of course, I should have asked Ruth. Crofter's Larder.
Let us know anyway.
And G just saying he's off to the pub on Saturday. Yeah, but you're in England, lovely. So there's all sorts of things going on there. Mark looks brilliant, apparently. Yeah, well, you can't smell him. That's as long as you can see him. That's good. You can't smell him. Oh no, that's shocking. Shocking. So can we have the next? Will you play it?
Yeah.
Lovely. Did my intro. See you in a bit.
Ready.
It won't be long. But see you in a bit.
Sniff out 10 walls, Ben McCree, 14 ships have sailed the sea. Proudly bearing the man's name, but this one will never again. Oh, well and bad, the Isle of Man Company. Oh, well and bad, lost in the Irish Sea. At 1 a.m. in Ramsey Bay, Captain Tier was heard to say, the contract says deliver the mail. In this rough weather we must not fail. Oh, well and bad, the Isle of Man Company. Oh, well and bad, lost in the Irish Sea. Ocean liner shouted from the storm, Ellen Bannon on the mighty waves was born. Her holds are full and battens down, as she sailed away to Liverpool town. Oh, well and bad, the Isle of Man Company. Oh, well and bad, lost in the Irish Sea. We're the crew of 21 linesmen, passengers of Liverpool businessmen. Farewell to Mona's Isle, farewell. This little ship is bound for Calves. Oh, well and bad, the Isle of Man Company. Oh, well and bad, lost in the Irish Sea. It was just half a mile from the bar-line ship, abandoned by a mighty wave was hit. She sank in the waters of Liverpool Bay. There she lies until this day. Oh, well and bad, the Isle of Man Company. Oh, well and bad, lost in the Irish Sea. There are no mindsmen that now remember the 3rd day of the month December. That terrible storm in 1909. Ellen Bannon sailed for the very last time. Oh, Ellen Bannon, the Isle of Man Company. Oh, Ellen Bannon, lost in the Irish Sea. Oh, Ellen Bannon, the Isle of Man Company. Oh, Ellen Bannon, lost in the Irish Sea.
What a lovely, lovely, lovely bit of film. In every way, everything about that film's lovely. And So thank you to Caroline, thank you to Ancholine.
Fantastic.
Thank you to John, thank you. And what a great way to kick off. We've got a bit of echo. Now, as Rita pointed out, obviously the mic must be really good because it's picking up all the background noise. We've moved it slightly.
I've tweaked all the settings.
We've tweaked.
Does it sound better?
Does it sound better? You'll have to look at that.
You'll have to let us know if it sounds better, guys.
Look at you, and so we'll see. So we'll carry on fiddling with it. It's a better thing overall if we can get it. But Mark's laptop has to do a lot of work, so it's why it's noisy, I think. Also, have you seen the stir, the dust on it? It's ridiculous. Anyway, so that was Ancholine, and I wanted to put that in because I don't know if John and JP are watching. I don't know whether they watch live or whether they watch on catch up, but I want to say congratulations to JP. He's got himself a job this week, and by his own hard work and merits, and lots of people were wishing him well, and we wish him well. Some of you may or may not remember that JP, who is the bass player in that, also plays guitar, and he when he was studying at the UWS, when he was doing his degree, he came and did a work experience at Acoustic Bliss, and we showed him how to use the desk, and he came and did stuff, and we got to know him really well then, and one of the young uns, but a grand lad. So we're missing. Oh gosh, I'm going to have to stop saying we're missing people because I'd be saying it all the time. Anyway, I went out to the car whilst Mark was setting up, and all I could hear was shouting, and came back in thinking the world had ended, and he was just testing the mic. So it works fine. Any problems, stick it in the thing. I don't know what he's listening to now. Hopefully he's lining up my next video. So this tonight...
I'm listening to you, trying to get it to sound good. I don't know, I think the other mics might sound better.
Well,
see, this one's meant to be strapped to my chest. It's a Valier mic. But I thought it would be all right.
A what? Lavalier. It's a Lavalier mic. Anyway, I'm so stress-free. I know where it's
going in a minute.
I haven't started tucking in yet. I said mine's a gin tonight, but I haven't started on that. I was that relaxed. Didn't get round to that. So
that light was a mistake.
That light was a mistake.
Oh, I can't see now. I'm blind.
I can't actually see. So I am really... I had a weird kind of day picking stuff because obviously what I've been trying to do to make it easy on me is I've been looking back over the last 5 years and trying to pick things from round about this time, which obviously limits the choice because there's only like 5 or 6 episodes to choose from in that sense. But it also means instead of hunting for specific things, I come across random things that I've forgotten about. So it's much better that way. So I've got a really varied night tonight. As always, I've found some crackers, but we're building up tonight. Our songwriter session, where our feature is a man called John Anyana, who came in 2017, I think it was, and he stays in Edinburgh, but he's actually from San Francisco originally, and he has a band normally, with a double bass, that kind of band, but obviously it was Acoustic Bliss, and they, there was no wages in it. So anyway, he came and played, and he did a cracking wee set, and he's a really good guy. So he's our build up tonight, although we've got all sorts of things before then. So this first bit of film, keeping in the spirit of fairly early on in the evening, and collaborations and things to remind you good things about Bliss. We're going to play this next clip. If Mark's rebuilding things at the moment, I'm sure he'll finish. And
I'm ready.
Right, well, let's go for it. So this is from 2015.
I'm just looking for my tennis racket.
You cannot be serious.
Cannot be serious, man.
That shows how old we are. So this is from 2015, which is interesting on many levels, not least because the quality is so different to what we can do now. And you may laugh, you may think, quality? What quality? But back then, even our internet was really, really pants. So,
oh, should we play the film?
Yeah. So
I'm going to try swapping the mics back and see if you guys can tell me what you prefer then. Ready?
I'll look at some comments. Enjoy this.
The bar was in.
breeze keep blowing down the road. Call me the breeze blowing down the road. I ain't carrying nobody, ain't carrying no heavy load. There's no change in the weather, no change in me. There's no change in the weather, no change in me. I ain't hiding from no one, nobody's hiding from me. Gotta be moving on. Green light, baby. Got to be moving on. May go out to California, I may go down to Georgia, I just do not know. Well, they call me the breeze. 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 They call me the breeze, 'cause I keep blowing down the road. In your own time. Thank you, Manuel.
To change the pace completely, but to give the people more Manuel. empty shell and these empty church rooms and that broken nail, old time tale. Thanks anyway. If this revelation can make it right, this shape, these shadows, these hallowed nights, when can I come to the light? Oh, come to the light. Far away, look in my eyes. It's a warning, a word to the wise. While the fields lay fallow here, shallow rivers run dry. This shape, these shadows, these hallowed nights, can I come to the light? Oh, come to the light. Give it a little bit, Daddy. This shape, these shadows, these hallowed nights, can I come to the light? Oh, come to the light. This shape, these shadows, these hallowed nights, when can I come to the light? Thanks, man. Thanks for indulging us. You'll like this one. And well, if you thought that was white, wait till you get this one. This is white, and this is factor fucking 80. I've been awake now for 8 days straight. It must have been them pills I took. I've been twitching and turning, seeing vision. It must have been them pills I took. I don't know if it worked. I don't know where I got on the day. Sure did make me feel good. They kept my heart from feeling blue. They kept my thoughts away from you. somebody cried. It must have been them pills I took. Oh, I don't know if it worked. I don't know where I got them. They sure did make me feel good. Has anyone seen our lead guitarist? Fucking joking, it must have been them pills I took. And the mirrors are all broken and the old man well keeps crying. It must have been them pills I took. Bring us home, man, Manuel. Listen, I'll let you all hear something that's more to Manuel's taste. Yeah, thanks Manuel for playing so wonderfully for me.
Right, so it's the next one. It's the C thing, whatever. Oh, are we back?
Oh, it's still going. Did you see us both reaching for the same knob?
Well, no. I'm so glad that I've had a really stress-free afternoon getting ready for this. I did actually, one of the reasons it's stress-free is I started doing this morning. That's one of the reasons it's stress-free, and it's been a really nice day today, actually. But anyway, so you've had me in stitches. That was really funny. Thank you very much. So that was Ian Newlands, Manuel, Pete on the cajon, and Steve on the bass. Interesting. I've got to pick my glasses up. Yeah, interesting jam there. Loved it. It was a really nice thing to find. 2015, which is why the sound's kind of different, and you can see I don't think we didn't have the super fast broadband then. But still not bad. And Duffy's been online. He said he's been in the pub, been in the Twaddogs today, and it's looking fantastic. And he said I don't know if you saw the comments, but some of you are going to have to buy some new clothes to be able to go back in there when it reopens. It's that nice.
Do I look like Zorro?
You do look like Zorro. And no, what's the one? Tonto, the horse. No. Oh,
Mr. Bump. He was my favourite Mr. Man.
See,
Mr. Bump.
two different worlds. Random. I've no idea what.
I hated Mr. Tickle. Who hated Mr. Tickle?
Lockdown madness.
I did.
Right. So anyway, Tiff. If there was a prize for the best comments, which maybe there should be, the Cistern Chapel by Duffy D'Angelo. That was the comment about the dogs. My favourite for today. Right, so anyway.
Cistern Chapel. Did you paint the ceiling, Duffy? Lying on your back.
Anyway. Cheers for the Guinness, Harpy G. That's
Cheers all. Cheers all.
So, now my next choice, one of you watching might be surprised by this. We'll just play, but I love the voice of this young man. So we'll press play and you can enjoy the surprise. Not that whatever he's doing.
We all good, Mark? She's a good girl. She loves her mama. She loves Jesus. In America too. She's a good girl. She created about Elvis. She loves horses. And a boyfriend too. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a long day, living in Reseda. There's a freeway running through the yard. I'm a bad boy, 'cause I don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy for breaking her heart. You know I'm free, free falling, falling. Lord, I'm free. I'm free falling, falling. I wanna ride down over Moore Highland. I wanna ride her, her name in the sky. I wanna free fall out into nothing. I wanna leave this world for a while. And I'm free, free falling, falling. Lord, I'm free. I'm free falling, falling. Lord, I'm free falling now. 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 I'm free falling. I wanna ride down over Moore Highland. I wanna ride her, her name is Sky. Oh, what a free fall out into nothing. Oh, I'm gonna leave this world for a while, and I'm free, free falling, falling. Lord, I'm free. I'm free falling, falling. Lord, I'm free. I'm free falling, falling. Lord, I'm free. Free falling, falling. Free falling, falling. Cheers. See the stone set in your eyes. See the sun twist in your side. In a wait for you. Sleight of hand and twist of fate. Bed of nails, she makes me wait. In a wait for you, with or without you, with or without
sure. Give it all, but I want more. In a wait for you. Wait on without you. With or without you. Oh, I can't live with or without you. And you give yourself away, and you give yourself away, and you give, and you give, and you give yourself away. Hands are tied, their bodies bruised. You got me with nothing to win and nothing left to lose. And you give yourself away, and you give yourself away, and you give, and you give, and you give yourself away. With or without you, with or without you, oh, I can't live with or without you. Oh, 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 with or without you, with or without you, oh, I can't live with or without you, with or without you. Just
See, we haven't got
I
a,
could do that.
for all sorts of reasons, we haven't got a speaker like when it's playing, and we have to use the headphones. And so normally I have it like that, and so we can at least hear some sound. But oh my god, when I put the headphones on, I realised just how amazing it sounds. Apart from when I'm blattering about over things, but what a voice Robbie's got! What a voice! And just briefly
I could
when
do
I had
that.
you could do that.
Easy.
So that's what he did when the headphones were on him. But what a fantastic thing, and thank you to thank you to Steve for coming down from Aberdeen that week and bringing his beautiful guitar. That was a lovely thing, and a little treat. This is what I mean about stumbling across things. It was wonderful to do. So thank you. And I don't know if Robbie's watching, but honestly, that voice, it's to me that's. Yeah, Robbie's been coming since pretty much the beginning of Bliss, when he was probably only about 19, I think, when he first came, maybe 20. And yeah, he's always got me with his voice. Anyway, talking of being got, now last week, some of you may remember it had been my birthday, and I had the worst birthday ever because I had a bad leg, which I'm not going on about now. It's a lot better now. And what am I telling you that for? Oh yeah. So in my birthday present from Moira last week was an envelope which I didn't see because it was underneath the Guinness, and my eyes only beheld the Guinness. And then when I lifted the Guinness to come over here last week, I discovered an envelope which I then didn't open. Stupid of me. So I opened it a couple of days ago, And in there was a letter from Moira, basically saying that she would expose me to the world if I didn't use the photos in the thing, which made me quite worried. She said, "I know where you live," and she'd never do any more, and she wouldn't come again. It was really, and so anyway, Moira. It is a bit belated, but this is Moira's selection for my birthday, but also to celebrate the artwork of Gemma. So it's Pub Memories, another lovely, happy, smiley thing for me today. So Moira, you've got your way.
Oh, gypsy love of mine, is there ne'er a sign on your path to show the way that I must go? Gone the joys I knew, they all went with you. What's left for me? It's just a memory, and eyes that haunt me so, eyes that taunt me so, while they smiled at me. Life was ecstasy, was a wedding dance, just a day romance, a chance for me, or just a broken dream. Eyes of destiny, why are you beckoning me? I must cross here, oh plain and hill, but love wherever I be, I shall always see stars of hope for me in your dark eyes.
Well, that's it. I cut off a bit sudden, didn't it?
Yeah, it's something.
Good
Beer
that.
here.
Good
He's
that.
got a beer here. It's a new handy.
Thanks, Moira.
Handy.
That was lovely.
It's replaced the hat. Yeah, thank you, Moira. There were so many lovely pictures in that, and what a great artist Gemma is. In fact, it made me realise. I was thinking that's just those boards that she did. She would do one for the rugby and the racing. You know, all of those. Any event, she would do a really amazing board, and yeah, that's a blooming thing all on its own. So thank you, Moira. And I felt I was quite scared when I put the USB stick in the computer. I thought, there we are. Have a drink, Moira. Because I thought, oh my God, what's going to be on this? Anyway, it was all right. I think I got away right lightly, so thank you very much. And I know a few people have messaged me and said how much they like Moira's Magic Moments, and it's great because it reminds us of all sorts of things that went on back there. And they are the photos of Moira's, and I mean, she chooses them, hand picks them, don't you know?
I've made a comfy hand grip for my
And
drink.
and I should also thank Duffy and Tipsy Gypsy because one of the reasons I use them is because their albums on my computer, and mostly the music is out of copyright, I think. So they and it's cracking for slideshows because it's very jolly, and that's nice.
Stops your hands getting cold
That's brilliant.
when you're
Are
drinking.
you selling it? Are you on commission? So let's have a look what's
Pound each.
next. And yeah, thank you, Moira. Oh, and
It
another
can
thing.
go there, or it
I
can
should
go on the
say,
neck if you
I can't
prefer.
get used to my hair. Right,
I'll show you.
is that the card, Moira went to a lot of effort to get a birthday card signed for me, and I really, really appreciate it, Moira. Thank you. And all the people that signed are
Beautiful,
honestly, the words are lovely. I can barely look at it without crying. I'm there are days when I have become quite pathetic, really. Actually, there's certain things that set me off. I had one of those days today, but I'm not going to talk about it now. I might tell you later because I've got a nice selection of things that cheered me up. So our next thing today, our next sausage, I was going to say, but that's not the word I was
Pound.
looking for. Our next clip, not sausage. You are witnessing the deterioration and the slow degeneration of two once very
Agile minds.
agile and together people. Mark's had a bad back. I've had a bad leg. We've been a right pair.
Yeah, there were 2 days last week. Was it
I
last week?
couldn't
where
pick
we were
anything
both
up.
out of action.
Can't pick anything up off the floor. Honestly.
It was like,
Anyway, right. So, what wasn't working? Right. So the next thing. Right. The next thing. I found this, and I'd looked for this previously for reasons that will become clear when it comes on. I'd looked for this previously, and I couldn't find it. But then I found this, and I wanted to go back to JP, right? Because JP mentioned on Facebook that he'd got this job, and he got lots of warm and furries, and well done, JP. But the thing that he said in his post, which really, you know, it was another reminder of that Acoustic Bliss isn't just, you know, a load of music or a load of musicians or an audience or a pub or anything. It's everything. It's all about it. And what JP said in his post was that, he I mean, obviously he got this job himself through his own hard work, but what he said was it was that the encouragement and the support and the confidence that come into the Twat Dogs and playing and mingling and meeting other people, and the supportive atmosphere that everybody gave him, and the friends that he made, that's all helped him to go on to do what he's doing, and we're really proud of him. But it's a brilliant thing. What a thing to be able to say about what ostensibly is called just an open mic.
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, and
That's what the bliss is all about.
and then you'll set me off. That'll set me off, right? But anyway, so I was thinking about that, and then I found this, and I thought, well, we've got to play this because this is a band of merry men, and this is what he was talking about: a group of really nice, really kind, generous, giving, funny, ridiculous, you know,
I've got to say,
blokes that make you laugh,
that's
right?
the most comfortable
And,
bottle of beer I've ever had. That is.
Are you going to press the thing at me? Is it the most? Are you really on commission? You must be on commission. Have you going to put links in the thing? Or it's turned into the bloody
Only
shopping
£1
channel
for
again.
6 inches
Right,
of bandage.
God, right, don't start that. Let's add a £1 for 6 inches.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you the truth, right? I used to come in here.
Yeah.
Hold on, I thought that was an old seal. I used to come in here and I heard these boys playing and I thought, Jesus, if I ever wanted a band, it'll need to be these boys. So I've asked them all one at a time. Gordon, could you come up and join us? Come on. Come on and join us. These are the worst group of musicians. Come on, get in. You've never heard. How would you come on down the mountain, Katy Daly? Would you come on down the mountain, Katy Daly? Can you hear me calling, Katy Daly? We want to drink the Irish Mountain Dew. Oh, come on down the mountain, Katy Daly. Come on down the mountain, Katy Daly. Can you hear me calling, Katy Daly? We want to drink the Irish Mountain Dew. Clap your hands! With an old man Katy came from Tipperary in the pioneering year 43. And an old man, he was shot in Tombstone City for the making of the Irish Mountain Dew. Go on, Jet B! Clap your hands, here we go! Oh, come down the mountain, Katy Daly. How would you come on down the mountain, Katy Daly? Can you hear me calling, Katy Daly? We want to drink the Irish Mountain Dew. Here's Duffy! Well, at the Golden Gate, there stood Kilkenny. St. Peter said, good brews, they're few. All come inside the Golden Gate, big baby. We want to drink the Irish Mountain Dew. All together, come down the mountain, Katy Daly. How would you come down the mountain, Katy Daly? Can you hear me calling, Katy Daly? We want to drink the Irish Mountain Dew. Go on, Peter! Would you come down the mountain, Katy Daly? Would you come down the mountain, Katy Daly? Can you hear me calling, Katy Daly? We want to drink the Irish Mountain Dew. Here's Northern! Come down the mountain, Katy Daly. How would you come down the mountain, Katy Daly? We want to hear you coming down the mountain, and we want to drink the Irish Mountain Dew. This is a great song. It's one of my favourites that Frank sings.
This is a Smurfs song. Serious one. That was the best bit of the night for me. They come from the farms and the factories. They soon forget who they are. The cares of today are soon washed away as they sit with a drink right about. The girl with green eyes in the Rolling Stone shirt doesn't look like she works on the land. And the man at the end is a very good friend of a man who sells cars second hand. Down at the Red Rose Cafe in the harbour, there by the port just outside Amsterdam, everyone shares in the joy and the laughter. Everyone there is still happy to be there. The salesman relax with a few pints of beer while they try not to think about drink. The poet won't write any verses tonight, though he might sing a sweet serenade. So pull up a chair and forget about life. It's so easy to do now and then. And I've an idea that if you like it here, that tomorrow we'll all meet again. Down at the Red Rose Cafe in the harbour, there by the port just outside Amsterdam, everyone shares in the joy and the laughter. Everyone there is just happy to be there. A bit like Twy Dogs. Once again, down at the Red Rose Cafe in the harbour, there by the port just outside Amsterdam, everyone shares in the joy and the laughter. Everyone there is just happy to be there. Thank you, Gordon. Gentlemen. We need to give a singer back for that one then. Where is he? You're on again. We're only up here because of you. Where are you? What? What? No, I can't. I don't know much. I can read this something else. Where else can I do?
Jump through to the stage, jump through to the stage.
Hurry up, jump through this. The only reason we're up here is because of you.
Oh, well, it's goodbye, Martian Duncan. I'm sick and tired of working. No more I'll think the baby. No longer I'll be fooled. And soon my name is Calmy. I'll be off to California. It's not working. I'm sick and tired of working. No more I can do. No longer I'll be full. As sure as my name is Cammy, I'll be off California. As long as I'll be digging lumps of coal. Jippy! I'm off around because I'm going far across the pole. I'm gonna seek my fortune in far America. Shining girls are plenty for the poor, for the gentry. Now I come home again, I never will. Goodbye, Merchant Durkin. I'm sick and tired of working. No more I pick the gravy. No longer I'll be free. As sure as my name is Candy, I'll be off to California. Long as picking the gravy, I'll be digging lumps of gold. Run, Norman! Go! Goodbye to all the days at home. I'm going far across the pole, try and make me fortune in far America. There's golden jewels aplenty for the clear and for the gentry. Whenever I get home again, you never will say goodbye, Russian Durkin. I'm sick and tired of working. No more I'll pick the gravy. No longer I'll be free. As sure as my name is Candy, I'll be off to Telephone. Instead of picking gold, I'll be picking lumps of gold. Ho! So it's goodbye, Merchant Durkin. Geez, I'm sick and tired of working. No more would I pick them pretty. I'll be digging lumps of gold. The dodgy jumpers.
Carol, you've done your hair. Carol, you've done something to your hair. I can't put my finger on it.
This is my favourite silly birthday card. Hey! But I love the dodgy jumpers. Anyway, love the dodgy jumpers. We love them, love them, love them. So,
I'll go up there while I sort this out.
I'll go up here whilst he sorts this out. So, yeah. So that was... that was I tried to find that on Jim's birthday, but honestly, it's like if you want to search for something, it's quite hard. Which is my own fault really. I should have catalogued it all at the time, but hey, story of my life. Again, congratulations to JP, and thank you for being part of our amazing crew, really. And that was the Dodgy Jumpers in full action. That was from 2018, so that's about this time of year, 2 years ago. So thank you for that. Now what we're lining up next is we're going right back in time. Unfortunately, there has been one error tonight. There is one video that I wanted to play that we omitted. I don't know, it got lost in the pipeline somewhere, so it's not a problem. I'll play it next week, but I was a bit disappointed because I was going to play this. But anyway, so this next video is from 2015, and I kind of, I'd always remembered this because it was a random guy turned up, and I think he was a builder or something. He was a workman anyway, working in the town, which we often got people coming into the pub who were working on jobs in and around Ayrshire and staying at various hotels in the town, and this was one of them. So he just happened to come in, and like I do, try and ask. I can tell by the look in their eyes if they're lying to me. And he turned out he played, and so we got him up, and so this is unbelievably from 5 years ago, and his name is Kieran.
I thought we were playing this one next.
Which one?
This
oh,
one.
Okay. Oh,
This
yeah.
one ready.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay. So forget all that, because Mark's still looking for it, and it's my fault, so forget all that. Smooth. All right, don't worry. We're not getting smooth. We're not smooth yet. So, on another track then, nice things that have happened this week. I think it was today actually, Emma Durkin shared a Zoom musical meeting between the clarsach players of Arran. Now, so the clarsach, I think it's a kind of Irish harp, and it's what Emma Durkin plays, and we played a clip of her, didn't we, last week or the week before, and this was all of her students on the Isle of Arran. I mean, there's like 9 or 10 different students playing somewhere over the rainbow, and it's beautiful. All the beautiful, lovely, beautiful harps. There's a guy, it's just great. Anyway, so and I shared it because it's beautiful, but also see, this sort of reminds me our sort of Acoustic Bliss has gone to all sorts of events over the years, and that's partly why we've met a wider group of people than just the people from Ayr. So Emma's from up the road. I think she might be from Saltcoats, but she's certainly near Ardrossan anyway, because we went to the Ardrossan Music Experience. I told you this last week, and that's where we met her. Now, when I was fumbling about in the hard drive today, I found this tiny bit of film. It's not a whole song, but this is from the very first day that we met Emma. And there's another couple of familiar faces. Sorry, are you bored?
No, I've just run out of beer.
Oh, did you hear that sigh? I thought the end of the world had come.
There's
Right.
some in the fridge. I've done my back in as well.
Oh, right, well, I'll go and get it. So, I can't actually. We'll get it. You'll
Let's
get it
see
when
if they can
Kieran's
hear
on.
my back crack.
Yeah, Acoustic Bliss, tune in.
Did you hear that?
Trying to apply for a grant. We won't be showing the clip of this. Yeah, we play people. We try to let people hear our joints crack.
I'll try standing up for a bit. Should we play the clip?
Hey! It's 2 minutes, wasn't it?
No, it's a 20-second clip.
Right, okay.
That was good, wasn't it? Hooray!
It wasn't, it was 2 minutes.
No, it's a 20-second clip, Carol. That's all there is.
I misread.
Should we play it again?
Yeah. Hey!
Hooray! That was absolutely brilliant.
Oh well, and see, there's actually there's a whole set. I've videoed because I was so blown away by seeing Emma, because that day she played a fiddle and sang sort of Americana music. It was just brilliant. And then she also got a clarsach out and started playing that as well.
What?
Her clarsach. I was just talking about that harp. Were you somewhere else?
Ow!
Anyway, I videoed it on my tablet. Great, but it's all the wrong way up. So she's sort of it looks like she's lying down on top of her harp playing it. So it's no good.
Alcohol-related
I thought that
violence.
was 2 minutes.
That
I'm
was.
sorry about that. Anyway, okay. So
Alcohol-related violence.
Are we ready for the next
I'll probably
clip?
get a grant or something.
I don't know why we're laughing, right? Because, you know, I haven't actually earned any... this year, the last time I earned any money myself was February. And the longer it goes on, the more hilarious it seems. Although I have moments of being utterly outraged because I haven't... Do you know what? I haven't earned my own money. I haven't not earned my own money since I was about 13 or 14.
We've got plenty of potatoes.
When I had a paper round. So I'm kind of... Anyway, let's
Well,
not...
at least I hope we have. We ain't dug them up yet.
Blimey, rambly. See, this is what happens, isn't it, when you're in lockdown? You just like rambly,
I might dig some up tomorrow. I might dig me earlies up tomorrow.
Bubbly, scrubbly and rambly, bumbly.
And we'll
right.
see. We'll see. I'll let you know next week.
Okay, so let's go back to where I was before that rambling offshoot. Apologies for that, but that was Emma, Mike McDonald and Duffy at the Ardrossan Music Experience the first time we went, and it was grand. We met some
Yeah, that was the last 5 seconds of.
I thought it was 2 minutes.
That was the last 5 seconds.
Okay, so anyway, never mind that. We're going back to... I'm going to take you back to 2015, where, as I was saying earlier, a random workman came into the bar and he said he'd play, and this is what happened.
11, what a stonker of a night. And what I love about Open Mic and Acoustic Bliss is because we're here every week, all sorts of people show up, and we've got a new person for you tonight. This is, is it on the end of the... Mark, where's your capo? Right. So, this is Kieran, everybody. He's actually working next door at the moment. He's working next door. But they told him that this was going on, so he's here. Right, see, Manuel and Ian and Manuel, did you see the capo that was on the end of the guitar? Can we? But we've lost ours. Right, there's a black... Ian and Manuel, is Manuel still here? Can someone pat Manuel down? He's out the front. Any volunteers? Any volunteers to pat Manuel down? No? Am I saying that? Oh, is it? Yeah, it's all right. Okay, cut all that off. All the hordes of people who've rushed outside to pat him down. That's fine. We've done it right. Anyway, so this is Kieran. He writes his own material. He's did you say you were running a quiz? Oh, he's been at a quiz. Right, anyway, so he's working up here. So it's for one night only. This is Kieran, everybody.
Hello, thank you. My name's Kieran. Thank you, Carol. Shout out to Carol, by the way. Been in here 10 minutes and I'm almost in here. I write my own stuff. I'm going to play 3 songs for you tonight. I've not played in 6 months, so could go anyway. Had a few drinks. This one's called Something Anything. Try all your life if you need to. You can do all you need if it's true. You can try all your life to stop crying tonight. You can say all you need if it's you. When the heartbreak just turns into heartache, and the home is where the heart is for you. When you're all alone, where you're supposed to call home. If I can't give my whole heart to you, I can't give my whole heart to you. And I saw you stood there waiting for me, drinking my beer till 2. And the dark silhouettes in the smoke from the cigarettes was me, waiting for you. And I know I just wanna tell you, and so I wanna tell you just how I feel. And so I know I just wanna tell you, baby, something, anything. expect it to be like the movies. Well, that's foolish, naive, and untrue. When the taste that you make is the pain, my mistake, and the taste that you make is of you. Yeah, the taste that you make is of you. I saw you stood there waiting for me, drinking your beer till 3. And the dark silhouettes in the smoke from the cigarettes was you, waiting for me. And I know I just wanna tell you. And I wanna tell you just how I feel. And so I just wanna tell you, baby, something or anything, something or anything. Hey. Sit here and wait for a lifetime. I'll die twice over if I need to. But if what you're putting out you can't give to me now, how am I supposed to know I'm waiting for you? How am I supposed to know I'm waiting for you? I saw you stood there waiting for me, drinking your beer all night. And the dark silhouettes in the smoke from the cigarettes was me. Just trying to live my life. Just trying to live my life. And I saw you stood there waiting for me, drinking your beer all night. And the dark silhouettes in the smoke from the cigarettes was you, living my life. Thank you. Thank you. This next song is another one of my own. It's called See You Another Day. It's a bit quicker, a bit more. Yeah, it's a bit quicker ultimately. Here goes. I haven't played this in 6 months, so this could go in here as well. Here it is. If you don't anymore, no. Sick of playing these games, picking pieces up off the floor, though. Moving on now, and I got nothing more to say. Ay. Moving out of here, babe. I guess I'll see you another day. Well, I remember it like it was just last weekend. Maybe last week when it was when you said to me that it wasn't meant to be, and you're under one of these friends. I don't know why it was so much for you, for me to no longer be in touch with you. If you reckon niggas worse, every second you're my first, never third, now I'm clutching you. Not the clutch like the gears, no. No, I know you're never here, but going on for many years, but no longer now, we're only drying tears. And you picked me over the rest, and yes, baby girl, yes, that was the best. I guess now you've left, there's a pain in my chest. Cardiac arrest and a love done been blessed. I don't want to if you don't anymore, no. Sick of playing these games, picking pieces up off the floor, though. Moving on now, and I got nothing more to say. Ay, moving out of here, babe. I guess I'll see you another day. I need a lift, you know I get up in the morning when I get up. I saw better days in my plan, like I'm the weatherman, I'm predicting the weather. You picked me over the rest, and yes, baby girl, yes, that was the best. I guess now you've left, there's a pain in my chest, like a cardiac arrest, and a love done been blessed. I don't want to if you don't anymore, though. Sick of playing these games, picking pieces up off the floor, oh no. Moving on now, and I got tragedy is tragic too much for me. Titanic is massive, fucked up for me. Now you're not living away, I never give it away, just like the Spanish football team. Cause I'm talking about your heart, girl. Guess we'll never be apart now. Guess you're making me blue, I'm not an avatar, no. All blue like Sonic, I guess you could call it ironic. That's me now chasing the tails, you're saying the games we play, I really gotta stop it. You picked me over the rest, and yes, baby girl, yes, that was the best. But now you've left as a pain in my chest, like a cardiac arrest, and our love's done been blessed. I don't want to if you don't anymore, no. Sick of playing these games, picking pieces up off the floor, though. Moving on now, and I got nothing more to say, hey. Moving out of here, babe. I guess I'll see you another day. Guess I'll see you another day. Guess I'll see you another day. Guess I'll see you. I guess I'll see you. I guess I'll see you another day. Guess I'll see you another day. Guess I'll see you another day. I don't want to if you don't anymore. No. Sick of playing these games, picking pieces up off the floor. Though. Moving on now, and I got nothing more to say. Hey. I'm moving out of here, babe. I guess I'll see you another day. Thank you. Thank you very much. This next song I've never played in front of anyone ever. I wrote it, what day is it? Second. I wrote it a month and a week ago. Yeah, I've never played this for anyone, so this could go anywhere. Just like the rest of my set. This is the last song. Thank you very much, everyone, by the way. This song's called Green Grass. Green grass, summer breeze, making daisy chains for your hair. Good laughs, buzzing bees, feeling like you just don't care. Long walks gone far, just to say that you've been. Good laughs and laughs, seeing things you've never seen. Nothing lasts forever. Maybe nothing does. As long as we're together, the sun will shine on us. The sun will shine on us. The sun will shine, the sun will shine. Maybe she won't, but maybe she the same like a symmetry. She changes then, it's meant to be. She's gone now, so we'll never see my perfect remedy for every single melody I know. And nothing lasts forever, and maybe nothing does. As long as we're together, the sun will shine on us. The sun will shine on us. The sun will shine, the sun will. Remember days in sunny June when you thought you were funny. You took a photo of both us two and give me ears like those bunnies do. I remember all day together and at the end of it, all you'd say. I hope this lasts forever. maybe nothing does. But as long as we're together, the sun will shine on us. The sun will shine on us. The sun will shine on us. The sun will shine, baby, the sun will shine. Thank you. Thank you very much. Shout out to Carol.
Right, so that's
I thought I said something.
You cut yourself off there, Carol. Cut yourself off.
That's good. Wow, so that's Kieran. Ruth looked it up. Williams, I think she said. And yeah, the astonishing thing was that he did say at the beginning that he'd only been in the bar 10 minutes and somehow he ended up, that's how it works sometimes, isn't it? And right place, right time. Actually, I think probably what he said was, oh, I'm not staying very long. I think that's probably what happened. I was like, oh, come on then. So, and I mean, obviously, I joke about being a bully, but I mean, I don't really mean to bully.
In a minute.
I don't really mean.
Sorry, the bear's talking to me.
Oh my God.
The bear's talking to me, Carol.
Jesus. Hey,
He's
look.
telling me stuff you wouldn't believe. You wouldn't believe this stuff. Just telling you.
So anyway.
Carol, I was trying to think. You know when you go out for a drink?
Yeah.
And you think, have I had 1 beer, 2 beers, or have I had 3 beers? You start losing count, don't
Do you think you've invented something that will help you with that?
Well, I've been racking my brains.
Racking them?
Trying to think of a way to keep track of how many beers you've had. Has anybody got any ideas?
Lockdown. Anyway, so what I'm saying is that sometimes you have to encourage people a little bit more than normal to get them up. And amazingly, it's amazing what's happened. I mean, I remember one night at Boroughfields. There was a woman, a young woman. There was a young woman in there. Stop it. There was a young woman in there, and I said, "Do you sing?" She said, "Oh, maybe." Anyway, she got up, and she was an opera singer, and I don't know if anybody who's watching was there that night, and she sang. It gives me goosebumps on the back of my neck. Now, that's not to say every week we love being there. There are people, we go every week because there's watching every week, going every week. You never know what's going to happen, so there's a joy in the regularity of it, but. Like Tiff was saying, sometimes the randomness, the surpriseness of something different is always super special, and it's a bit like I worked in a charity shop for quite a while actually, because I just love the excitement of opening the bin bags to find out, are you going to get a bin bag full of dirty pants or things worth thousands of pounds, and that. That's what Acoustic Bliss is.
That's the same thing, isn't it? Isn't that the same thing?
Why did you tell me to go on that camera when there have been people looking up the back of my head?
No, I only did it for a second.
Okay. Anyway.
Depends whose pants they are, doesn't it?
Oh, I tell you. No, let's not talk about that at all. So, the next little video, right? We obviously as things start to unfold and things in some places start to unfurl themselves and people are getting more of a life, there are obviously still lots of people whose whole lives have been turned upside down and their livelihoods have stopped, and people are coming up with increasingly different and creative ways to express themselves, to maybe make some money, to put themselves on the map, blah blah blah. And so our next video is just a short little video, but it's actually a blisser, a watcher, someone from the audience, but also someone who set up and won the award in her first year for Scotland's best.
You could keep your plectrum in this, couldn't
best small music venue.
Keep your plectrums.
She got that in the first year of being open. And I think she was second in the UK.
In your hat.
She was first in Scotland and second in the UK. Anyway, Erica, So Erica is also a fantastic chef, and she studied in Italy. She's Italian, but she went and studied there gatto making. Oh my god! Anyway, she now has a YouTube channel. She's because I think she works in hospitality, so she's also either furloughed or out of work, and so she's started her own YouTube channel with some fantastic Italian cookery, and I think it's called Absolutely Cooking. And I'll put a link in. I just can't remember off the top of my head the exact thing. And her YouTube channel is so.
What was that about the top of my head?
Her YouTube channel is so new that she hasn't. You have to have 100 likes or subscribers or whatever to get your own name. Anyway, this is just an example of it, and I really like this recipe. And you can make a veggie version. So, whoa! Let's go before. Right, can you just...
Yeah, press thingy. That one.
Just press it.
And then that one.
So, actually cooking, that is what it was. So that's Erica's new cooking channel. So if you're interested, and it's just good, it really helps if you go and like a new channel, and if you can subscribe, that'd be great. But so Erica...
Was all that music coming out of that cheese?
Yes, it was. And she made it.
How was she doing that?
Well, she's Italian. She can do anything. And
that was
she's
amazing.
only got a few videos on there, but they're cracking. And like I say, Erica's part of our bigger community. She doesn't play, but the basement was one of the very first small venues to open. It was pretty revolutionary at the time, and
I think I might hit the limit.
Did it all herself, and really love Erica. Really impressed by her. Anyway, so that was
Oh.
Janet Duncan thought it was the adverts. Well, it kind of is, because we're trying to send out the love and support the people in our creative community. We're doing all sorts of things to try. We're all busking, basically. Yes, right now.
I'm hearing everything through beer.
So I have to tell you today.
Everything's making so much more sense.
I
now.
might not be able to get through any of this because Mark's obviously on one.
I've run out. I need to go and get another one.
Right. Okay. What,
Go on, talk some sense.
No, are you going away?
I'll get the next one ready for you.
It's ready. Right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Right. So
when you're ready, hit the space bar.
Thank you.
I'm going to get a beer. Do you want one? Everything sounds weird.
So now you might think, oh, this is all just an act for. Oh, he's just walked into the lights. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just walked into something. I walked into the light.
Be careful because you could. Anyway. So anyway, but this is normal. This is not actually, you know, obviously there's, I don't know, an extra level maybe because we're streaming, but he's actually like this anyway. He does this on a normal basis. Anyway, so this last on and off, like many people, we probably all had our ups and downs, but for me, you know, getting on with, we're working, we're trying to get stuff, I'm trying to, you know, do stuff, trying to make things happen, and but every now and again it just dawns on me, you know, when I read something that says that music's banned, like at the moment music isn't allowed, singing isn't allowed, that I can't even let my brain actually, I can see the words, but I can't even let it sink in because it would just be too upsetting. Anyway, today I found some lyrics that we wrote for our 8th birthday party. I think it was our 7th or our 8th, which we had in the Market Inn because the firehouse had closed, and all the lyrics of that were so relevant to now about missing our friends and it not being the end and all sorts. So that got me all teary. Anyway, so there's all sorts of things that set me off, you know, and I have to say I've been trying to apply for funding, and which I'm not stopping, but I got a bit despondent at the weekend because I thought, like, well, sometimes it's a lot of effort. Anybody that has applied for any kind of funding knows you can put a lot of effort in and get nothing back, and also, like, how do you sum it all up? How do you put it all onto paper, into words? I really struggled, and then, like, when the firehouse closed, I found myself thinking, well, you know, maybe people have got, there's plenty of other things to do, and, you know, I started going down that kind of road, and then Connor Johnson put his post up, which was if you haven't seen it yet, go to our Facebook page, and he shared a bit of him and Ellen Elfin from Aberdeenshire playing at Acoustic Bliss a couple of years ago, and he's basically said just it was one of his best memories, and how being at Acoustic Bliss and, you know, all of that, how much important it was. And then JP put his thing up, and then Emma Durkin, and there were people, and I just thought, well, actually, you know what, it is worth fighting for, because it's worth fighting to try and make something new, even if it can't be exactly the same as it before, because frankly, it's not looking great for open mic in the short term. Certainly not the kind of open mic that we do. So in the light of all of that, we you know, I'm chugging along with trying to look for grants. Mark's got himself another beer, and
we've got some ideas, haven't we?
We've got lots of ideas, and I have to just pinch myself. I have to remind myself of all the amazingness. I'm so glad we did these streams, because every time I dip in, I can't get over, you know, like 5 years ago we were. Anyway, so this next little section is my happy place. So what these are things that I found that just to remind me about all the things that, I mean, everything that's bliss. All the things that are bliss. So first of all, I've already mentioned, so this, oh my God, right, this is a short clip. It's only a couple of minutes. This is the one that's a couple of minutes.
Carol, do you want to see my impression of Battersea Power Station?
Go on then.
Hang on a minute.
Do you see the dust on that?
There you go.
This
is Battersea Power Station after the apocalypse. Post-apocalypse.
Post-apocalypse. What were we saying about the drink, George?
I found a stash of bud.
Well, I found a stash of bud. Right, so this next clip, right, happy place, right. I found this, and thanks to Tom Perez for this, but you'll be mind blown. Well, some of you will, some of you won't. It's mind-blowingly awful in the sense of this is what
One of Tom's
for the
old
young
films.
people there. For the young people, this is what it was like in the olden days.
Filmed on a potato.
This is what it was like in the olden days.
Tom's
about
potato.
maybe 8 years ago or something. Will you press play?
Shall we play it?
Try and enjoy it, but it's all we've got.
Back in the day.
Keep singing like they know the score. And I love you, like never before. And I wish you all the love in the world, but most of all, I wish it for myself. And the songbirds keep singing like they know the score. And I love you, I love you, I love you, like never before. Ooh, like never before. Oh, like never before. Like never before.
Oh, can you hear yourself?
Turn you down.
Turn yourself down.
Pardon me.
Unfortunately, I can't turn him down. I haven't got a switch for him. But so that was Tom Perez, and or rather Tom Perez filming, and I mean, it is astonishing to me. It's not that, it really isn't that long ago. I think that's 2011 or 12. I'm not entirely sure. 11 maybe, but so it isn't that many years ago. But no, you know, there's hardly any film of all of that music that happened at the Firehouse. So I'm so grateful that we and so glad that we decided to stream in 2015, because look, you know, so much would have been forgotten. Some of it probably just as well, but anyway, that was cool. And Ruth was saying that she liked the Firehouse and she felt the love. It was a super special time. It was a unique, unrepeatable set of people and circumstances, and I mean, everything changes, everything moves on, but it was special, and many friends were and musical things were forged at the Firehouse and still exist now. And yeah, the pizza was great as well. We loved the pizza, didn't we? So
I thought it was only sensible to go for another layer.
Yeah.
And
There's
I don't
not
want
much
to
I
cause
can
a
say
health and
really.
safety issue.
Yeah, we don't want to help. Don't fall over, because you'll kill. Oh my God, just don't fall over.
It's quite a lot of pressure on my tiny brain.
Yeah, I think we might have to do something about you. Right, so
it's too tight.
anyway,
Carol, it's too tight.
We'll get it off.
Ah!
We're supposed to be
Get it off!
in my happy place. This is supposed to be my happy place.
It's hurting.
I'm gonna get some scissors. Why are you doing that?
It hurts.
Right.
Play the clip and then we'll get it off.
Okay, so another thing that we did we started doing fairly early on was going to other events. I'm looking in the wrong place. Going to other events when we got invited, or sometimes we'd offer our services. And so this was a great thing. It's a festival of music, but it took place in different venues.
I don't think this is a good idea.
And it wasn't a camping kind of festival. It was event over a weekend. In Ardrossan, I'm sorry about him. In Ardrossan, so it was the Ardrossan music experience, and which we played a little bit of earlier on. The first year was when we met Emma, and that was Mike and Duffy, and we were inside.
It seemed like such a good idea.
And then the next year, or another year anyway, we ended up in a tent outside, which was great. We had our own tent and.
Another one of my business ideas down the toilet.
I think the Small Town Audio did the sound, so we didn't have to worry about the sound. It was great. And anyway, so here's a little clip from that, and you'll recognise the main thing in this one.
Looks like 4's the limits, folks.
Mark, I want this one, please.
4's the limit.
So he's no use at this point in the evening. That one. It's that one.
Bought myself a red balloon, got a blue surprise, just heading in that red balloon. Wasn't it over my eyes? Took a love light from my eyes, and then to my surprise, got a blue surprise. Met his friends and you were so easy to get to know. Will we meet one another again? Oh my, I hope so.
Oh, that's it, Carol. It's finished.
Right, so do you see that was Mike McDonald? We had a little stage. Well, no stage. It was onto the concrete, but the sound was great, and we had an exhibition of Bailey stuff, and all sorts of different people came to play. But again, because it was a few years ago, we didn't stream it. We barely recorded anything. Anyway, this brings me on to, I don't know if it was the same. I think it might be the same year. It was summer.
Yeah, usually at a Bailey demo, it usually rains so hard.
And this particular year, the heaven, it was absolutely torrential. Oh my god!
Only the die-hard nutters are actually
the worst weather. The worst weather to take guitars out in. We had all our guitars in a tent. There was water everywhere. It was shocking.
Nearly electrocuted.
And nobody could go anywhere. It was anyway. So I filmed this because I thought I'd never seen anything quite like this. And you see if you recognise the feet.
Just a typical Bailey outing.
I'd never seen anything like that.
I was happy that day. Oh, I was so happy that day.
Mark's never happy at demos and exhibitions anyway. Miserable man that he is. But
I hate guitar exhibitions. They're so boring.
And people want to talk to him about his guitars. Anyway, let's not do that here, right? Let's not do that here. You've got loads of bottles strapped to your head. But the thing is, it was really bad for guitars. There was water coming in everywhere, and I've never seen that before. And the thing is, it wasn't our gear, so it was like wasn't up to us to sort out. We tried to make sure everybody was safe, but
Carol, the beer's telling me that I don't care.
Oh really?
The beer says
it's wet your trousers, lovely.
Yeah, the beer's wet my trousers. The beer says I don't care.
Okay. So anyway, Mark always moans when I'm playing things, little clips of things and things that aren't music. Oh, bunnies. Oh, chickens. Oh, he does all that.
Yeah, welcome to the Cookery Channel, folks. I like cheese as much as the next man.
But it's okay for the bottle on the head channel.
This ain't a Cookery Channel. I like rabbits and all. I love rabbits.
Yeah, you're missing the point anyway.
And cheese.
I'm just going to disappear.
I like rabbits and
Anyway,
cheese.
so, this is the... I mean, everything... No, the wrong thing.
What are you saying, Carol?
What I'm saying is, you're driving me nuts, Mark. That's my expression most of the day.
What are you saying?
Yeah. Thank you. So, where are we?
It's quite lifelike, isn't it?
It is, right. So, happy place, right? So, this we'll come back to in another week, right? But I've selected this particular song because this is my happy place section, and I think Chloe McKee might approve as well. Chloe. So this is a definite happy place.
This is for Chloe, is it?
Well, it's for everybody that wants to feel happy and not feel down. That's what this last section was. Only you would feel miserable through it. But this is my happy place. Go on. Go on.
It's a cover of a song by Pokey Lafarge. It's called Close the Door. Just start this off with this and then we'll kick out another wee couple of songs. Thanks again for having me. Hope you're all having a good time. This is called Close the Door. Just close the door. Close the door. Don't let that doctor come in. Close the door. Lock it tight. Got no money for the doctor tonight. 3 weeks I spent in the hospital. Thank you. I'm going to do a wee song of my own next. It's a bit jazzy as well. This is a song I wrote for my wife. It's a perpetual apology to all the things I've done wrong.
Well, no, it wasn't. That wasn't. So that.
That was good, wasn't it?
Now, Mark said, "Oh, why didn't you show me when you cut him off?" Right? But the thing is, I would like. Craig has done at least one songwriting session. I'd like to give him a session. But when I was stumbling across things today, I found that, and that song, that particular song, what is it? Pike? Can't remember. Pinky Pike. I can't remember the guy's name that wrote it, but it'll come to me. But the first time I saw that, I don't know if anybody else saw it, he played it out the back door of, I think it was with Alan Frew. So somewhere on YouTube there is him playing that live in, I think it's Alan Frew's back garden. It's just him and Alan Frew. And the first time I heard it, it was just like, wow, what a song. So yes, he is fantastic. Craig Scott is absolutely fantastic. Brilliant voice, brilliant player, great guy, and very entertaining. And he also loves Bliss, so that's good. So we're gonna get in touch with him and get him to we'll do a session. But what I forgot to tell you about the last clip, the watery clip, was Steve, whose feet was it? Steve McCann playing his Bailey bass, and that was Ian Durham playing. Well, I think it was a seagull, but he that was just a brief clip of them. So now we're still kind of in my happy place. I don't know what's going on with Mark. He started to walk in circles. Is that because one side's heavier than the other? Hey, anyway, I have to live with him. Just have a little glug, because seriously, this is not in any way thought about, and he's like this of an evening anyway. So
right, the beer's telling me that there's 36 alien civilizations that are contactable in the galaxy. 36 alien races that are within our contactability. So I'm just going to see if I can tune in.
Right, can you help me line up the next song maybe?
I'll see what the beer says.
Right, see in the pub, right,
the beer says
sometimes
I can do that, yeah.
It's like this, isn't it? He's outside having a fag and I'm literally, I've got a broom
ago.
up my arse and I'm doing the floor, wiping up the spills, doing the sound, introducing the thing, making all the music, knitting the bloody doilies. Right. No, we've had that one already.
Oh, have we?
La 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 la. La, 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 la.
Well, that was fast 4 minutes and 17 seconds, wasn't it? So what's next?
You're dropping. There's bits of you dropping on
What's
me.
next?
Well, that's what I'm telling you. I've already said.
No,
honestly,
you're actually not.
I did.
What you're doing is
that one.
Berating.
Aaron, it's on the next. It's ready. It was set up.
Oh, I had it set up, didn't I? Introduce the clip then.
Right. So this. Will you stop battering me with your daisy? This was also a little gem that I found. It's a jam, and his name's Alan, and he's from South Africa. And then there were two guys, two young men, who I'll maybe tell you about afterwards. But this was a bit of a jam, and they'd never met.
You like them young, don't you, Carol?
Yeah, you're nearly 50. Anyway, so come on then, let's hear the jam. Yeah, look at the state of you. Good grief. Please put the wee jam on.
I'm thinking about doing some auditions to be a baddie. I'm going to audition to be Dennis Pennis.
I'm going to press it myself.
590 players anyway over the last 10 years. That's 590 different people that have come and given us their music. And obviously, because very little is planned, we have no idea or control over what happens, which is why people like coming, I do believe, because it's different every week. And unbelievable things happen. And bands have been formed, people have met other musicians, babies have been made and get born. I mean, obviously not in the bar, although I don't know, who knows. But all sorts of amazing things have happened, and we're very proud of what we've done here. And but of course, it would be nothing without all the different folk that turn up to play. And do you know what? Genuinely, I can't think of a worst. We've had such a terrible week this week, but I love this because it doesn't matter how crap I feel when I get here. Somebody actually asked me earlier if I was on speed because I was so. But that's what it does for you. Live music, lovely people, and some fantastic sounds. So thank you all very much for coming, because without the audience, it'd be nothing, wouldn't it? Right, so that's them rehearsing. That's the rehearsal over. If you're still watching in Saudi,
Good evening. Right. Obviously, we've never jammed before, but these guys are talented. You're great, by the way, as well. Actually, everyone's been fantastic coming here this evening. It's been a really enjoyable evening for myself. I'm a good few beers down, but I'm sure these guys will make me sound better than I will be on my own. We'll see. Desire and may foolish people do. And I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. And I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. What a wicked thing to say, to make me feel this way. What a wicked thing to do, to make me feel for you. What a wicked thing to say, to make me feel this way. And I don't want to fall in love. No, I don't
Yeah, you'll know this one as well, so give us a hand again. I've sprung this on them, so... Please, give me, please. Starts off on first lyric is. Oh, Jesus, nice, bro. This one then.
It's the greatest and best song in the world.
I don't know in guitar. Do you want to say for a second? Try that one. You're losing D.
Check, check.
You come on that top, he come on cruising up slowly. He got a juju eyeballs, he ain't a holy roller. He got hell down to his knees. Got to be good looking, just so hard to please. Till you feel that disease come together over me. He went on shoe shine, he got a monkey finger, he shoot him. Well, no shoe shine, he got a John Jam football, she got a monkey finger, she shoot a Coca-Cola, she sells, I know you know me.
That was a piss poor ending, wasn't it? Sorry, guys. Legendary. I take it, some very young cats. You guys are going to do very well. Keep it up.
So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain, and you tell the green thing from the cold steel rail, a smile from a veil. Do you think you can tell? Did they get you trained? Your heroes for ghosts, hot ashes for dreams, hot air for a cool breeze, cold comfort for change. Did you exchange walk on part of the wall, lead road in a cage? I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. What have we found? The same old thing. I wish you were here. Gentlemen, thank you very much for jamming with me. You guys are awesome. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much.
Oh, so see, so I didn't remember. Oh well, I remembered the two. The two younger guys. Oh, they might all be the same age, but the two younger guys.
Not heard that song before.
They are from the Stephanie Cheek Band, and they had an absolute ball that night. Now, unfortunately, Stephanie's set was, because we had real internet problems. This is 2016, and the internet kept going on and off. So I couldn't get her set because it was split into different bits. But then I found this, and Alan from South Africa, he played himself earlier on, and then I don't know, they must have been talking, and so they got up and played a reset, and I loved it. Love, and I know some of you did. And that took me to a little happy place. I'm sorry. Mandy, you've just joined us. You are wondering what's been happening. It's developed over time. I would say over several months.
The beer talking.
Possibly even several years.
The beer's talking to me. Oh, yeah. The beer's told me, Carol.
I don't know if you remember, but
Carol, there's been a breakthrough.
There was time when...
We've had a breakthrough. The beer told me, neck down.
Adverts for gigs would include...
The beer said, put it in neck down and you'll get more in.
Some adverts for gigs would include that Mark was getting free gin.
And it has the added advantage...
People would come.
Of making sure that the bottle's empty.
Just to see what would happen. Random.
So you put them in upside down.
Good luck.
It has the added advantage of making sure that the bottle's empty. And you can get more in. If only I'd done this from the start, how much better off would we be? We'd be so much more better off, wouldn't we, Carol? Because the whole idea of this was to keep track of how many drinks you've had during the night. And it filled up a bit early, didn't it? As you noticed. But the beer just reminded me that if we put them neck down like this, listen to that. Does your hat make a sound like that?
Mine doesn't. Right.
Then put them neck down, and then you don't have to lose track of your beers. Or your flour. If you happen to collect flowers as well.
Right, so I'll just sort this all out then, will I?
Well, okay. I was doing the talky bit, Carol. If you want to swap over...
The talky bit? Well, that's fine.
And I'll do the technical bit, and you can do the talky bit.
Right. So, no, it's all done. Okay, so we're almost at the end, but not quite. And
so how many beers have I had tonight, Carol?
Not that many, because when I noticed in the last song, I said, have you had all them? But he hasn't, because I had a couple.
We'll play one more clip and then we'll have a count.
Some of them are from last week.
We'll have a count up.
They're from last week. So we're almost at the final session, but we're still in my sort of happy place, and
that's not what the beer's
We're changing the mood. This isn't the one that I thought I was going to play, but I can't. I think the one that I was going to play is I didn't upload it. No. Shh. So this is a slight change of mood, just to bring you down, relax a little level after all of that, before we take you back up to our evening crescendo.
I'll try and tune into a different channel.
Let me just tune into a different channel.
Yeah, let me turn the bottle like that.
So, this is a very good...
Ah!
I'll just play it.
I'm collapsing!
Sorry.
When Carol came in tonight, she says, you're on first. I said, is that because I'm always drunk? She says, yes. Okay. I was mucking about today, and it reminded me, it won't remind you of a song, but it reminded me of a song, so I'm going to try it.
Sorry.
It's all gone wrong.
No, I got confused.
Carol, I've had a malfunction.
That you can't set a thing, so I've got to do it again because
I'm malfunctioning, Carol.
That's not the song I wanted. All right, there we go.
Oh, it seemed like such a
Sorry
good
about
idea.
this. It's all gone horribly wrong. It's all right. I'll sort him out in a minute. Here we go.
Oh!
No! Oh!
It is now. When Carol came in tonight, she says, you're on first. I said, is that because I'm always drunk? I refuse to shut up and get on with the next song, because you're so political. the flowers away and the spring in all her splendor sweetly surrender a love that innocence brings. No mass, pure and simple, born in a world where love survives. Now men will wonder, 'cause life don't haunt her. Oh, Max, you lucky, lucky thing. Now I watch closely and I watch wholly. I can't imagine love so rare, so young and tender. But will life bend her? I look around, is she everywhere? No mass, pure and simple, born in a world where love survives. Now men will wonder, 'cause life don't haunt her. Oh, Max, you lucky, lucky thing. He blows and kisses, she shares his wishes. I'm sure he's keen, without a doubt. Love so captive, so solely captive. I ask if I could play the part. Oh, Max, pure and simple, born in a world where love survives. Now men will wonder, 'cause life don't haunt her. Oh, Max, you lucky, lucky thing. Oh, Max, pure and simple, born in a world where love survives. How man will wonder, 'cause life don't haunt her. Oh, Max, you lucky, lucky thing. Oh, Max, you lucky, lucky thing. Oh, Max, you lucky, lucky thing.
Yeah! Tim Carn. And Tim is from Nottingham, and he turned up at Bliss. I think he got in touch
He's
with
still
Moira.
going.
Yeah, he's
still going.
He's died several times. Tim,
I
if you're
stopped him.
watching, you know we love you. And I thought you meant he's still going. He's had all sorts of
No, I meant he was
problems.
literally still.
Right, well, I think you meant it. Still going. But he is, and he's still with us, and he comes up whenever he can, but he found us online, the joys of the internet. Found us online and just wanted to come up, and he brought his band, and they played at Dunure. Grand guy, and he's done a lot for promoting music down in London, and I think he stays somewhere near Nottingham now, or in Nottingham. But he's a grand guy. So Tim Carn.
I think the beer counter's been thoroughly tested, and I think it was a success, don't you? I think overall it was a success. We had a few teething troubles, but once we decided to put the neck down, then I think you'll agree you could probably fit twice as many in. So if you want a beer counter, just like what I've got, they're only £20 each.
Right, that's enough. So I just realised it was banging on about me talking about cheese. Really,
just send a check.
Ignore him.
To
right, ignore him.
Carol@BaileyGuitars.beercounter.com.
So I'm sure there are people everywhere suffering with whatever it is that lockdown's done to them, and actually he's not suffering, it's me that suffers.
I've had a hard time.
Have you?
Yeah.
Have you?
I have.
Right, okay. Well, we're almost at the end. We're not quite at the end because we promised that we would play you as our featured act some of this guy called John and Yana. Anaya. John Anaya, sorry. I always say it right, and just then I said it wrong. And I can't quite remember how we came across him actually. I'm sure somebody will remind me. But anyway, he came. This was in 2017, I think. And he's from Edinburgh, but originally from San Francisco. He'll tell you all this. We'll just get him on, will we? Right, Mark, you're not helping me much. I want that.
How you guys doing? Nice to be here. Thank you to the Acoustic Bliss, Carol and Mark, and Moira for helping me get this gig and coming out. I am from San Francisco, California. I live in Edinburgh now. Just moved to Portobello. I like Portobello. It's the beach community, much like this one. Very similar to where I lived in San Francisco. I don't know if you guys know this, but San Francisco has a beach as well. Yeah. And that's where I lived, 1 block from the beach. I don't surf anymore, although I did grow up in Hawaii, and I grew up surfing. I don't do that stuff. I'm too old now. I do less dangerous things like write political songs. Deal with emotions and love and all that crap. I'm going to start with a little song that I usually start with just because I'm new here. And I don't look nervous, I know, but I'm a little nervous. You know, I heard that beautiful trad music up there. The acts have been great up here tonight so far. Let's give them a round of applause. It's a damn good open mic. Yeah. And I'm no stranger to open mics, as you can probably imagine. This is a song called Forever, and this is just about, you know, when I'm a Californian, I have this unlimited amount of optimism, and that's what this song's all about, keeping me straight.
lift me up off the ground, give me a ride out of town. Use your ways, lost or found. Yeah. Held up by grace, I won't look down. No. Wise up, forgive and be forgiven. Take time, live that life you're living. Heads up, 'cause you will be around forever. Forever. Hey. Wake me up when I am proud. If I step out of line, will take me down. Why depend on you? Shine a light now, guide me through. Wise up, forgive and be forgiven. Take time, live that life you're living. Heads up, you will be around forever. Forever. Yeah. Forever. Wise up, forgive and be forgiven. Take time, live that life you're living. Heads up, you will be around forever. 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 Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Wrote this song. It's deeply inspired by the Oregon coast, which is a very beautiful coast. We just spent a couple weeks there. My wife and I took her there for the first time, and it reminds me of Scotland in a lot of ways. Once met a man, lived down by the coast, believed every story that old man told, with his arms wildly waving, took another toke. That old man by the sea still has hope. I remember plainly the day when we first met. He was baking quarters, the drink all but spent. Pick up a six-pack of ice-cold PBR, and we talked into the night under the stars. There by the sea under the stars. Told me of a life living on the deep blue sea. Hard work, lessons learned, a fantastic journey. And even when the bank came and he lost his family, that old man by the sea said, boy, you can never give up. That old man by the sea said, son, never give up. And then the rain came down and pulled us separate ways. I took his hand and said, I'll see you again some sunny day. Time flies by, as we all know it does. I've been working for peanuts, finally had enough. I was an older man now, no place to go. I question the power of that old man's hope, and I prayed to God for that man was not a ghost. 18 hours on the road, through the valley and on to the coast. See a man who I believe man taught me the most. That old man by the sea still has hope. I arrived in that fishing village early in the night. Saw a light at the end of the pier, heard voices that took flight. The old man by the sea has always inspired more than song. Listen to the words and sang along. Listen to the words. My father was long gone. And the rain came down and pulled us separate ways. Took him to the stars and said, I'll see you again some Sunday. I will see you again some sunny day. I will see you again some sunny day. It's not often that punters get louder than me. I'm pretty loud. I was like, wow. Holy cow, I might have to play Cabaret Politico tonight. Oh, all right. I like this. Here we go. I wrote this song back when George Bush got elected. And somehow, my embarrassment of a country
still manages to elect one idiot after another. So it remains relevant. The show that is politics in America. Now it's a reality show. But not my reality. I live in Scotland. Welcome to the show. Hand me your credit card. You've been pre-approved. Tell the world anything. Step right up now. If the price is right, how you could win the best spot. Reel in everything. Stop the hearts beating. Your demographics drinking. Hit 'em with the drama. I like the way you're thinking. Get up to the podium where most of America spend their last dollar on the best shoulder gender. Cabaret, cabaret, political. Cabaret, cabaret. Cabaret, cabaret, political. Cabaret. Hey, 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 hey. Come on down, you're the next contestant. On The Price is High. Hey, you with the money, produce a catastrophe. Beat 'em at the ballot box, sell 'em like an underdog. Lost in confusion, keep the reason secret. We'll have a special agency built to protect this. So tell 'em while the mic is hot, thinking for themselves and I. It's a captive audience who'd love a featured guest spot. Cabaret, cabaret, political. Cabaret, cabaret. I like that. Cabaret, cabaret, political. Cabaret. All right, here we go, Jenna. Here's your dance. Oh yeah, on the tables. We chose this, we voted. It scares me and delusion. I've noticed, we love it. Hey, 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 hey. Cabaret, cabaret, political. Cabaret, cabaret. Cabaret, cabaret, political. Cabaret, cabaret. Cabaret, cabaret, political. Cabaret, hey, hey, hey. Cabaret, cabaret, political. Cabaret, hey, 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 hey. Thank you to the lovely table dancer. Thank you. I didn't, you know, when I left my wife at home tonight, I didn't think I'd get a table dance.
You've never been to the Twad.
Yeah, I know, exactly. I'm a Twadug's virgin, and boy, I do believe my cherry's been popped. Yeah, thank you. Broken in. At the very least. At least broken. Yeah, I'll be here all week. All right, after all that excitement, my heart's pounding. I'm going to bring it down a little bit for you guys. Don't worry, I'll end with a banger so you can dance on the table again.
You wake up and the sun shines on you, but you recall the dark from last night. You can hear the echo of laughter, lonely footsteps clinging to life. You were raised to feel a little different. Everyone said, hey, it'll be alright. But if I stare into this mirror any longer, I know I will lose this fight. But I want you to know I really love you more than you'll ever know. And if a promise that's made can truly be kept, I'll be there through sunshine and snow. Raise your arms just as high as you can. Leave the ground, reach for a star. 'Cause life is like a merry-go-round. It feels easy until it gets hard. And if only I could be a little richer, or not alone when I sleep tonight. If only my dreams could be real, I'd get better, I swear on my life. And I want you to know I really love you more than you'll ever know. And if a promise that's made truly be kept, be there through sunshine and storm. Yeah, I'm guessing again, that's the words that you'll need to hear. I've been slumming around with the same group of friends, drowning myself in beer. And I swear to you now that a change will come. I've been here long enough now to know. Ooh, I want to be with you. I will never let go. Thank you, thank you. Well, thank you guys all for listening. My name is John Anaya. We had that pretty cool graphic up there. You can find me at John Anaya Music all over the internet, all over all those little weird social things that we think we need to do, but now it's turning out that if we did them, we're pretty stupid. I'd have some CDs on sale. They're just little 5-song EPs that are just me and an acoustic guitar in a nice little recording environment. I'm selling those for £5. And I have a mailing list. If anyone would like to join my mailing list, I send out about a quarterly letter, not often. You don't get spammed at all by me. And I usually try to give away something free in that mailing list, a new tune or something you can download for free. Yeah, this music business is really paying off. You just give it all away, and they still don't want it. Oh, I mean, come on. I mean, yeah, that was awful. I just wrote this song the other day, and it's really weird. I don't even know what really inspired it. It's, I play a lot of pub gigs, you know? I gotta do a lot of covers. And I get to squeak in my originals when they don't know. Either they're too drunk or they just don't care. And so I wrote something I thought might be kind of fun. I hope you guys like it. It actually has a sing-along part in it. I think you'll get it. Yeah, Saturday night, I'm feeling alright. I wanna get out and have some fun. Got some money in my pocket and my chick by my side. I'm gonna hit to the local pub. Get my guitar strumming and my bass line humming and my pops and down my beat. The people started grooving and the bar keep moving and the tips going ching-a-ling. I feel like I'm holding on, something that I've never owned. Helpless dreaming, daylight steaming. Tell me, 'cause I've gotta know what's wrong with it, yeah. What's wrong with it? Here we go. La da 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 da. Let's do it one more time. La da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Now I know it ain't much when the old guy says it's time to live in the here and now. Name of the game is we're pretty much the same. We're in the same boat anyhow. So put away your tough and your worry and stuff and get your ass out on the floor. Make a little space. We're gonna rock this place. We're gonna have our fun for sure. Yeah. 'Cause I feel like I'm holding on, something that I've never owned. This helpless dreaming, daylight steaming. Gotta tell me, 'cause I gotta know what's wrong with it. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? Yeah. What's wrong with it? Here we go. One more time, come on. Oh, big ending. Ooh, the minor, yeah. Thank you guys so much for listening. This has been a lot of fun. I want to come out and meet you all. My name is John Anaya from San Francisco. You can see me. I am playing around Scotland now. And thank you to Carol and Mark. Wonderful. It's been a great time. Cheers, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your open mic.
Well, well. Oh, look, you didn't do that.
Too late.
That's back to the beginning, isn't it? Now, oops. So you were enjoying that. What a great guy. He is a great guy, and like I say, he tends to. Now Moira said that he has an open mic night. He had an open mic night, but from what I've seen on Facebook and elsewhere, he plays with other people as a rule in a band up, which I'd like to see. And I had talked to him about getting the band over at some point. And really, why I chose John for this week, around now, was because he actually got in touch and he was going to come over and play towards the end of June or the beginning of July. He had a friend, a songwriter, coming over from the States, and they were going to come and play. And he, wanted the guy to have the Bliss experience, and it's just, I love that. I bloody love that. So anyway. One of the many reasons for carrying on the stream is also to remind everybody, because there's not just people watching now, there'll be people watching overnight and tomorrow and on Thursday, just to remind people that all these musicians that do it professionally and full time are now absolutely stuffed. So if you like anything you see and the person has a page or a Bandcamp or something to buy, like Adriana Spina said last week, and anything, it just helps. It all helps. And actually, I think that it's also the notion that people like and care enough to do something. It doesn't matter how much it is, how little or how big. It's the fact that someone thinks, yeah, they're all right, they're worth a bit of a dip into my pocket. So that's anyway. I'm just saying that's one of the reasons we do it.
I was just going to say, it's probably better not to declare your own autonomous zone at this point in time.
Well, but the thing is, haven't we? We have got our own up here, effectively, because there's just
no, don't say that.
You and me in a gate, isn't there?
Don't say that.
You and me in a gate,
We'll
right?
send the tanks up.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Too many beers.
Probably better not to declare your own autonomous zone just now, folks. I'd give it a bit. If I
Right.
was you.
Anyway, so before.
I'd
Because
wait
we
a
like
while.
to keep it all nice, don't we? And like not have any aggro. And anyway, Ruth, this is your fault because what you said is I would like some more chat at the end of the day. Well, we'd be in bed by now, and that's probably the best place for young bandage head, right? But
can I say that lives matter?
No. Don't.
Okay.
What are you doing at this time of night? Getting all political. We try and keep
I don't know.
autonomous zone.
I'm going to set up a barricade.
You've got one. Honestly, you should see what we. Don't be bothering. Don't be trying to come up here. We've got a gate across. We've got tables. We've got boxes because we've got couriers. Honestly, it's ridiculous. And some days I think, I don't know what to think. Some days actually. So
they've all gone mad, Carol.
Well,
it's not us. It's them.
So he'll be dealt with. Right, he'll be dealt with. Don't you worry. We'll get them flowers sorted out and get that bandage off him. So anyway, before he says anything else, right, what I want to do is thank you all because
I'm never taking this bandage off.
So one of the things I enjoy about looking back through the archive is just looking at different things in the pub, silhouettes, faces of people. I mean, in that last, John, I'd forgotten that Jem was on the table. That was her mum and dad. I don't know, it must have been a birthday or certainly a special occasion anyway. And she was up on the table, love. And that's what's been brilliant about the, having things recorded because you don't miss them moments. So anyway, don't worry, we'll go back through all of these great night ins and just delete us out of everything. Because, geez, anyway, so this is my very last pick, and we won't be coming back after this, right? Because it's for the best. I need to take him. I think it's been constricting his head. Right, so this very last clip is actually, we're going back to 2016, and it's following on from where we were earlier, but this I just
when
like
times
this.
were simpler.
When times were simpler. It was the end of the night. These two guys had quite a bit to drink. But do you know what? The reason this is my happy place and it's where I want to finish is that they were just absolutely. They were so happy about everything in the bar. They had such a great time. They enjoyed playing. They enjoyed talking to people. Honestly, they just had a ball. And what's amazing is that these two guys are from the Stephanie Cheap band. They were accompanying Stephanie back then, and they never came back. They were supposed to come back for a songwriter session, but she got booked. And Stephanie Cheap has now gone to, she plays all sorts of bigger venues, and she did Hogmanay, and look her up, Stephanie Cheap. And I don't know if these two guys are still in her band. I don't know if she has a full band anymore, but she's made some fantastic videos, and another brilliant West Coast female performer who's gone on to great things. I am so sorry. Honestly, it's time to finish. So, this are what I call the boys,
Rick and
because
Morty
I don't
burps.
know.
You're allowed to
stop.
burp now,
Right,
Carol.
we're going. Honestly, so
You're allowed to burp now.
Thank you very much.
It's called
Just be
PewDiePie burps.
glad that you haven't got one
Rick
of
and
these.
Morty burps.
That's all I can say.
You're allowed to burp.
Bye.
goodbye. We'll see you next week if we're both
There'll be
still
less
here.
burping. I won't drink as much next week. I was just letting off a bit of steam.
Okay, see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, this, by the way, is the greatest song in the world. Mark said, what is it? And I said, well, it's the greatest song in the world. See you in a bit.
Long time ago, me and my brother Cal here, we was hitchhiking down a long and a lonesome road. All of a sudden, there shined a shiny demon in the middle of the road. And he said, play the best song in the world, or I'll eat your soul. We looked at each other and we said, okay. And we played the first thing that came to our heads. Just so happened to be the best song in the world. It was the best song in the world. You look into my eyes and can you see what one makes you do and what makes you is destiny. Once every night that feels the soul when the sun don't shine and the moon don't go and the dance and slow. Went crack with his whipping tail, and the beast was done. He asked us, "Oi, be you angels?" And we said, "Nay, yeah, but man, rock." Fingers is my friends. The song we sang on that fateful night, but didn't actually sound anything like this song. This is just a thing. You gotta believe me. I wish you were there. It's a matter of opinion. And I'm out of rock. God, let me on. It's a surprise, the gas started up. Fight it really up. Motherfucker, come out of the bar. Thank you. Yeah. Get your rock on. Get your rock on.
Right, these are the guys that said that they didn't sing. So thank you very much, Johnny and Donny. Thank you so much.